Hi friends, so this video is about buying video game consoles for this Black Friday Thanksgivings. So this is mainly for the beginners or the first time buyers. So basically we have the top three mark consoles. So one is Microsoft Xbox, PlayStation from Sony, and we have a Nintendo. So we have like a Switch and Switch Lite. So Nintendo, it had a Wii earlier. Now they just migrated to upgraded their system to Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Lite. So basically you can play with your mobile phone or even laptop. Do you really want to buy the console or not? If you are planning to buy for the first time, it is not necessary to buy the console itself. If you have a high-end mobile phone, right, so you can play the most of the games which is available in the console in the mobile itself. So you can buy a controller, so that will cost you around $50, 50 to $60 max. So even you can use the Xbox controller or PlayStation controller or some other controller. You can use your mobile phone and then play it. Actually the thing is, in Xbox there's a Game Pass. So in Game Pass, if you add, that's a subscription. So I think monthly it is around $10. So in this Black Friday you will have some deals. So basically you can buy the Game Pass and that will have hundreds of games for free. If you use mobile, you can high-end mobile like iPhone pretty much would be okay, and high-end Samsung Galaxy phones. So that one it's compatible. Most of the games will be compatible in the phone. So you can just buy a controller because I mean playing with the phone touchscreen is not easy. So it's better to use the controller. You will have like a porting options for the controller, so you can use controller. That is the first option, is using the mobile phone itself. I mean, no need to buy the console additionally. I mean, it's unnecessary cost. At least you can spend that $200 or $300 into the phone. So that is one option. But the cons is like, see, the thing is, if you are buying a phone and you are using the phone at the time and your kids want to play the games at the time, so that is not possible, right? So either you have to use only for one purpose. I mean, so if they want to play, you have to give your phone. That's the first option. So second option is laptop. So basically most of them will possess a laptop. So the normal laptop will suffice for beginner games. So if you want to go for much professional games, you can go for a higher configuration. Even MacBook Air is also suffice, but you cannot play for more hours. If you are playing just couple of hours games, MacBook Air is well enough. But if you are playing for more than that, then MacBook Pro is good, or high-end gaming laptops. So in Dell and all, from 550 or 600, it's starting. Dell, HP, and other brands. You have laptops high configuration. You can play games. So you can buy the games, so PC, you can download digital games. So all the games are, well, most of the games are available for multiple platforms like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and laptop. So earlier in our college days, we used to play only with the PC, right? So only thing is, if you want to play high-end games, more graphics, then you have to go for a high-end laptop. So that will cost around average $600. So that's a multiple use, right? You can play games and you can use for your personal purpose. So buying game console is not necessary. See, the thing is, laptop, you have to switch on the laptop. It will take some couple of minutes to boot up and then you have to go. Only thing. The Xbox is, if you buy a console like a Xbox or a Sony or something, it will like a box, and you have to fit it always mostly like a permanent place, right? So it will be connected to the TV and you can just switch on immediately. It will boot up and immediately you can play. That is one of the most advantage. But if you don't want to spend that money, right, so you can buy a laptop that is for multiple purpose. You can play the game whenever you want. Only thing is, you can carry that. It's a portable. So mobile phone is also portable and laptop is also portable. You can carry anywhere and play. And if you want to connect to TV also, now it's almost a Wi-Fi. So you can connect the laptop to the Wi-Fi, TV, and play. I mean, you can buy the controller. Even we have like a gaming keyboards and gaming mouse. We have gaming controller. You can just buy the controller alone, or you can just connect the laptop with HDMI cable or Wi-Fi to the TV and or monitor, and you can play. The first option I would recommend, do not go buy the console can just use the mobile phone. The second option I would recommend to buy a laptop. If you're planning to buy a laptop, you can buy a laptop, or you have already basic laptop, you can try that. The third option, no, I don't want to use for multiple purpose. Basically I want to play for a number of times or multiple hours, then buying a console is good. So this is mainly for the beginners. Even the middle level guys also, it's okay. But if it's a first time buyers for gaming, that is my suggestion. That's a good suggestion, because unnecessarily you're wasting your cost. The thing is, now in market they have upgraded Xbox, now Xbox One X and PS5 came. So those are all too much high for the beginners. So you can just go to the PlayStation 5, that's the PS5, or the Xbox S series or the previous version. That will cost you around $200 or $250. That's enough for the basic and kids players. Yeah. So unnecessarily don't buy the latest model. If you have money, you don't mind, then you can buy it. But I don't think that's recommended for the beginners or newcomers. Let's talk about the consoles differently. So actually I owned the Xbox 360 long time back. So some 8-10 years back, Xbox 360 with a Kinect, that was the famous one. Actually it has a camera, and it's like you can just motion games. So no controller, nothing necessary. You just have a console and a camera, and you have a TV just connected, and you can play games like Fruit Ninja. You can just cut the fruits, or you can play some sport game. So that was more interesting for the kids. So basically kids won't play like more high-end games, they won't play. So for kids below 12 years, I would recommend just to go for the low level. So kids won't play the higher end games from Xbox or PlayStation. They will play only small games, the kids games. Even if you are a gamer, it will be interesting, use the high end games. But if you are a beginner, even the adults, even they won't like that high end games, because that's you have to spend more time. You have to first understand the game and how to play. So if you are a real gamer, you are a passion, then you can go for the high end games. But the kids who are 12 years below, I would recommend not go for the higher end games. So basically, you will not play that much. If you are a beginner, right, you will play maybe yearly. You can purchase some. If you are buying a console, you can purchase three minimum, or 5 games. So if you are purchasing Xbox control, then the Game Pass, it's a monthly subscription. I think it should be free or something for some 3 or 6 months. So Xbox Gaming Pass is online, so you can download games. Hundreds of games are free, so that is more than enough. You can play, but only thing is subscription. Maybe the initial time, maybe 3 months, or there will be some many deals. So you can go for that option. Or similarly in the PlayStation, you have like Sony online, they will have a Game Pass. So Sony is a little bit cheaper than the Xbox. So Sony, the thing is, in India, majority of people have possessed the Sony. So the thing is, they can share the games, this game CD or even the digital games, and they can play online. The thing is, earlier, right, there was multiplayer online games where it was not like a platform compatible. Now most of the games are compatible in multi-platform. Suppose if you own an Xbox and if your friend is having a PlayStation, then you can play online with him. So now it's multi-platform compatible. We are not going with that much level now at a beginning stage. So I would recommend PS4 or Xbox. The previous version is well and good. So that will cost you $200 to $250. So that is more sufficient. For kids, I would recommend to go for Nintendo Switch, because Kinect, the Xbox Kinect 360 was popular some 8 years back, and then it was failure. After that, they introduced the Xbox One S, One X, then the Kinect was failure. Now earlier it was like a default bundle, now it is not coming, and it's a failure. In PS4 for motion game, we have like a move control. So after you buy a console, and you have to buy the move control. So it's like a mic kind of. You have to hold it in the hand, and then you have to play like a fighting game or something, action games. So that is good, but you have to spend more money on that. so you can buy the games. So that is also one of the option. And I would recommend Nintendo Switch. So basically Nintendo has two things like Nintendo Switch and Switch Lite. So basically it is a Switch. So here you have like a controller. So this is a, if you see, this is a screen, and you have a controller. It's a motion control. You can just take it out and you can play. So kids will enjoy it. There are some kids games, multiple games that will be very useful. So it's portable. You can go anywhere and play, and also you can connect to the TV. So they will just give a docking thing, and if you connect that, it will project in the monitor. You can play in the TV. You can just take this out, the controller. So it will have motion games. So that will be very good for kids. So if you are buying games for kids, and I would recommend only this. Even adults can play this game. This is for family. So everyone can enjoy. I mean, it also supports the high-end games for kids as well as the adults. So this is the best. Only thing is the games are costly. So if you are planning to buy the Black Friday, you have to buy the games now itself, because games are costly. So for Nintendo Switch alone, you have to buy the games now itself. It's costly. At least you can buy. I could suggest some games. Even Mario Party is one of the game. So that has a mini game. So that kids will spend a lot of time in that. So even kids and adults can play. There's a Mario Tennis, so you can play tennis. And kids can play, or you can play with your kids, or you can play with your adult friend. So that is good. So Nintendo Switch, this is the suggested one for the beginners, mainly for kids who is under 12. So if you wanna buy only console for adults, then I don't think this is not suggested. You can buy this also, but games are costly. This is the main benefit of this is motion. So here you can just like cut the fruits or something. This is a motion sensor. So you can play tennis with this. So that is the advantage of this. So this costs around $300. The latest version costs $300 now, right now. So you can buy games. I think some good games are coming for Black Friday to $25. Actually, usually $50 or $60 after Thanksgiving or Black Friday deal. So you can buy it for $25. $15 games also there. So better go for the Nintendo Switch. Actually, there is one more version in the Nintendo. So that is Nintendo Switch Lite. So the Lite is nothing but similar one, but you cannot connect to the TV. That is the only difference. So that will cost you $200. This costs $300. So this will be, kids will enjoy because it's a motion games. Whereas the Xbox, you have to buy the Kinect additionally. Also for PlayStation, you have to buy the motion. So it will be more costly, and it's not portable. So this is portable, and you can take it anywhere. You can, when you are traveling, kids can enjoy. So I would recommend this. So if you have any clarification or something, you can just mention in the comments, so I can answer that. Thank you for watching this video.